Yo, what's good, guys? Another video for today. Today I'm gonna be taking out the trunk because it smells like piss. It smells like a rat has been living in there and soaking up the entire trunk in piss. So I'm gonna take it out, power wash it, but I don't see the power washer here. Oh no. All right, well, I'm gonna power wash it and then I am going to primer it, and that's it. Eventually we're gonna paint the trunk first, just to see, you know, what it's gonna look like. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out because I just exposed the color I'm gonna paint the car. I'm kind of stuck in between two colors. One of them is like crazy, one of them is like subtle, but it's gonna look really nice when I do something to my wheels that I've been thinking about doing. It's either I'm gonna powder coat them or I'm going to get new wheels, because as you guys know, these are reps. But I really want to get new ones or just powder coat them. Obviously powder coating them is going to be cheaper, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so we're just going to take out the trunk right now and get ready to power wash it and clean it down because it stinks so bad. So you got the trunk out. As you can see, when you're taking it out, be careful because this has a spring load on it, so it's gonna shoot right back up. You don't want to hit your glass. But yeah, you also want to disconnect the wire from not only from here if you're gonna wash it, but inside, because you don't want to get that wire wet. You want to keep that third brake light if you have it. So right now, we're just gonna unclip all of those little wires and get rid of the spoiler so we don't get the tail light messed up. And boom, got the spoiler off, wire. Whoops, and now we're just gonna spray it down. All right, let's watch this trunk. We cleaned it out. It smells okay. There's a bunch of like sound deadening that was like soaked in rat piss over there. Yeah, there you go. All that stuff on the floor is all sound deadening that was just drenched in rat pee. It was like coming out yellow, but for now I'm gonna dry the parts that I can and then just let the rest air dry. Then I'm gonna sand it. Boom, boom. All right, we got most of it taped off. Sanded this down. Trunk is over there drying. We're gonna just mask off the rest of this and paint these trunk hinges. Or not paint, primer. And then we're gonna sand the trunk down with 400 grit and get it ready for paint. All right, I got this little bucket I made so I can paint this. Boom, boom, boom. Left the screws on. I'm seeing them right now. I'm seeing them, and then we're gonna primer it, and we're gonna do the same thing to this side. I'm only gonna do the hinges, this little sill right here. I'm gonna sand down the trunk a little bit, and then I'm gonna re-prime it, or prime the bottom. Yeah. All right, guys, so I got the paint. You're not gonna see the color until the next video. Next video, I'm gonna be painting the trunk, the trunk and the hinges, just so I can just put it on. And yeah, but right now we're just gonna primer this stuff right here. And tomorrow I'm gonna pull the car out, sand the trunk, primer the trunk, paint the trunk, and then I'm going to put the trunk on. But right now I'm gonna paint the hinges and stuff, just so I can have the trunk ready to be put on. But yeah. Alright, as you see, the hinges are done. These sills are done. No drip. Just the way I like it. There's a little bit drip over here though. I'll fix that. Just gotta sand it, whatnot. But yeah, that's basically how to primer and get the stink out of your trunk. I used the 400 grit by hand. If you have a DA, I would suggest either 220 or higher. But yeah, I use a slow reducer. This is the brand Transtar, and my primer that I use is a universal primer, gray, also Transtar, 6004. That's the brand that I use. These little funnels help. I also use a wax and degreaser, Lavini brand. What else do we use? Oh, I also have a tack cloth that I use. I usually use the wax and degreaser with paper towels, just because when you use microfiber, it'll always leave hair on it, like the little microfiber hairs. I use these as my mixers, or as my little tubs. And I have my compressor here. I got my Husky paint gun with a filter and a air pressure gauge. I usually shoot at around my tank is at 60 psi, but it shoots at 40 psi. Yeah, I have the top knob all the way loosened, and that's about it. For that, for primer, I use a 1.8 tip. For paint, I'm going to use a 1.4 tip. Pause. She only wanted the tip. Pause. But yeah, as you can see, it's already drying. Yeah, it's already dry. But damn, that looks good. Before I used a fast, and it didn't come out as good as this. I'll tell you that. I really recommend slow. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Next video, I'm gonna be sanding, priming, and painting the trunk and the hinges. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.